Two sufferers met. And notice what Jesus says. He walks up to her and he says to her, weep not. You know what that means? Stop crying. That messed me up. I say, Jesus, now this woman has lost her husband and her only son, and the only thing or the first thing you say to her is stop crying. Jesus says the reason why I tell her to stop crying is because the minute she stops crying, the minute she has shattered her last tear, is a direct sign to let me know she has got it out of her hands and put it in mine. I don't know who I'm talking to in here, but I need about 50 witnesses in here that can testify. I've learned how to put it in his hand. I'm not stressing over it. I'm not crying over it. I put it in his hand. He says the minute she stops crying is a direct sign to let me know she has got it out of her hands and put it in mine. Secondly, I want to show you something. I probably would have understood the text better if Jesus would have raised the boy from the dead first, then gave the boy back to his mama, then said, here you go, stop crying. Would have made more sense if he would have raised the boy from the dead, gave the boy back to his mama, then said, stop crying. But he doesn't work like that. Notice what he does. He first deals with her. Then he deals with what she's crying over. Y'all not getting it here. He first deals with her, then he deals with what she's crying over. Can I give it to you real fast? Before God deals with your situation, every now and then he got to deal with you. If he can just get you to sit down somewhere, quit pulling your hair out, quit stressing, quit putting your business on Facebook when you ought to have your face in the book. He says, that's when I turn. Y'all ain't talking to me in here. Is there anybody up in here that know every now and then God got to deal with you before he deals? When these two only sons met, the text says Jesus touches the beard. The beard, that's what the text says, the beard. Understand what that is. A beard was a flat mat that the body laid on. It was a flat mat, like an open casket that the body laid on. I'm going to say this and we're going to shout and we out of here. Notice something. He touches the beard. Okay, y'all not getting it. He don't touch the boy, but he touched what's holding the boy. So every now and then, God may not lay his hands on you, but he'll touch the situation you in. I need about 50 people in here that can go ahead and give God praise. Go ahead and give God glory and testify, God, if you never touch me, just touch the situation I'm in. If you don't mind this morning, will you grab your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, I don't know about you, but if the Lord never touched me, I need him to touch the situation that I'm in. I need about 50 of y'all in here that can wave your hand and testify. Say, Lord, touch my family. Lord, touch my job. Lord, touch the situation that I'm in. I got to leave you here, but before I go, is there anybody in this house today that can wave your hand and testify whenever the Lord shows up, he's able to turn it around? The Bible says that Jesus went over to the boy, touched the beard, and said, young man, arise. Did y'all hear what I said? He said, young man, arise.